Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey. What's happening? Welcome to the last hour of the day shift. What's going on? Y'all come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. Yes, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Let's talk about a couple of pretty cool things that are going on. One thing that I do have to do is I got to switch the board, y'all, because I was live on the station and now I'm live over here. So I need to make sure that I am live over here with y'all on the station as well. Okay, because right now we've got music playing, probably some commercials or whatnot. Let me double check. Let's see what we got. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. All right. Okay, let's see. Hold on, guys. Good morning. Let everybody know that you're here. Let's get it. All right, hang on. You acting silly. All righty. Nice. But that's okay. That's all right. We're gonna go over here. See, you always gotta have a backup. You always gotta have a backup. So I got my backup over here. And this is pretty cool. I can see myself, y'all, on the other computer, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm getting ready to take over the stream. Boom, there we go. And there we are. So let's see if I can pick up the signal. There we go. And there we go. Isn't this hilarious? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the day shift, or at least the final hour. So listen, let me tell you the reason why I'm here. I'm here because I wanted to make sure that I got... See, so now I have this reverb in my ear. So let me just turn it down just a little bit. There we go. All right, so let's talk about what's happening in the news. Let's talk about all the cool things. And again, I'm still testing stuff out. And it's going to be some hiccups these first couple of times, right? Until we get it right. Like I have all of these things. I've been to a ton of different counties here in the area. And I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. Let me tell you the reason why. I'm going to go ahead and turn this all the way down. We're going to do this right. Let me just say this. Y'all out here busy. If anybody tells you that the people in this area of the state of Georgia are not busy, they are lying to you. They are lying to you. You guys are out here busy in these streets. You are so busy. Y'all got a million different things going on in every single county. And I am amazed at how much stuff is going on in this area south of the airport that people don't talk about. So I'm just like, let me just drive around and let me go and find out for myself what is happening in all of these areas. And let's shout out let's shout out a couple of the counties that I went to. So I went to Lamar County, I went to Butts County, I went to Clayton County, I went to Henry, I went to Spalding, I went to Fayette, I went to all of these different counties. And y'all, where else did I go? There was another county that I went to. I went somewhere else. Well, I went to all of these counties. Well, of course, I went to Spalding because that's where the studio is. And I literally am amazed at the amount of energy y'all have. I cannot believe how much you all have going on, which is a good thing, because when I first moved to this portion of the state of Georgia, because everybody was like, oh, you need to move back to Buckhead. You need to do this. Well, thank goodness I didn't. Let's just say that, because I was close to Lenox Mall when I lived there before. And y'all already know what's happening at Lenox Mall in the area around there. We just, well, they're saying that Elton John is moving away because of the violence and what's happening to the city. I don't think that that's so. I think he's just really ready to go home to England, where he's from, and really rest, because, he's had a very long, illustrious career, and so much is happening in that area. Now's a better time than any to get up out of there. That's really my thought, And so when we're talking about him leaving, all I could think about was, well, thank goodness that I did not make Buckhead my home again, because I just could not find it in my heart to be in that portion of the city of Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, and be impacted. And so this was literally Atlanta. Like, you have so many different areas that are not Atlanta. They're the metro part, like they're the suburbs, and they're all this other stuff. And I get it. I absolutely get it that's what it is. So I'm just really kind of tripping out. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because a portion of Cityscape Radio is really just about what's happening in the community. That's why we have the Community Bulletin Board, right? So we have a segment of this station, Cityscape Radio, that is called the Community Bulletin Board. So here's what we're going to ask you to let us know what your church, your civic group, school, VFW, or other community group is up to. Let us know by sending us an email at communityBulletinBoard@brownstoneworldwide.com, or you can give us a call at 470-862-0313. Again, that's 470-862-0313. You can go ahead and you can check us out and let us know what's happening in your neck of the woods. Do you love these little adorable people? Are they not the cutest? Listen, okay, adorable. All right, now let's also talk about this right here. What's for lunch? Tell us what's for lunch at your restaurant, okay? So if you're a restaurant and you want to be a part of the What's for Lunch or the Lunchbox segment, give our offices a call. You can email us at the lunchbox@brownstoneworldwide.com, or you can give our offices a call at 470-862-0313. Again, that number is 470-862-0313. All right. Now, those are the two things that I definitely wanted to make sure that I went live on video for and told you guys about, because again, it's so much happening in this part of the state. I had no idea. Do not, let me clarify. And I'm going to start saying this. Do not sleep on these towns that everybody kind of dogs out because it's, you live in these small areas. Listen, I had so much fun over the weekend learning everything that I could about the Doc Holliday Festival. Listen, y'all have no idea what this entire festival is about. It's about the OK Corral. So a lot of people are not familiar with Doc Holliday. Some people aren't. Let me just say that. Some people are not familiar with Doc Holliday. Some people are not familiar with, say, for instance, Wyatt Earp. See, a lot of people think that Wyatt Earp is a fictional character because there were a lot of movies made about this guy. For years, we had people play him recently, but he was a real guy. And so these historians, the Aces of Eights, that's what they call themselves. They take their own personal money. They go all over the country and they do these historical reenactments of specific folks in history. One of which is Doc Holliday and the other is Wyatt Earp. That would also be the Earp brothers and also other people that were part of that fateful day that had people lose their lives. And y'all, what I did not know was the OK Corral really was like a business, like around the corner and down the street. But I guess it just sounded good, and so they kept the name. Okay, and the shootout that occurred lasted 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 3 people passed away or lost their lives that day because of it. And if you go over to the Cityscape Radio Facebook page, there's actual The actual reenactment is on my page. Now, I've had some people, and of course I was curious too, because this was right after the Civil War. Oh, coffee. Do you love your coffee like I love my coffee first thing in the morning? Okay. All right. So I've been sipping coffee all morning. All right. So listen, it was right after the turn of the Civil War. And so let's talk about what's important. A lot of these folks started doing some of the stuff that they were doing. Now, this didn't come from me. Listen, Linda. This didn't come from me. This came from the historians from Aces of Eights, who told how a lot of these people ended up doing some of the things that they did to survive. After the Civil War, a lot of these folks lost everything. Okay. They lost their land, their plantations. Can I go here? And I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I don't really care at this point. They lost their people, the slaves. They lost everything. And they were destitute. So a lot of people turned to a quote unquote life of crime to survive. They went to doing things like scamming people and doing everything that they could so that they could make sure that they were able to eat. And so I was introduced to some folks like, y'all ready? Because this blows my mind. His name was Soapy Smith. So Soapy Smith and his family from this area literally decided that he was going to just scam people out of their money. He did things like putting money in soap, and that's how he got his name, Soapy Smith. Just a myriad of different things. And he did all the things that he could after the Civil War to continue to survive. And the same would hold true for a lot of those folks. They lost a lot during the Civil War. I'm not saying that I am for or against it, but what I will say is that my people free now. How about that? So with all of that said, they had so many things that they were getting into. So let's talk about Doc Holliday really quick. Doc Holliday was literally a dentist, and he was born in Griffin, Georgia. There's a Doc Holliday saloon downtown here, about 1.5 miles away from where Brownstone Worldwide Studios are. It's not even 1.5 miles. I think it might not even be a mile. Let me stop that. And so you can walk past and you can see the saloon is still there. And so it's closed now, but it's still there. And so this guy became pretty popular because of the OK Corral, which literally took 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, y'all. Blew my mind. I was not ready. I was like, you got to be kidding me. 30 freaking seconds. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit more information. But for now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to give you my little commercial, and then we're going to come back and we're going to share with you a little bit more of information that you need. And I'm going to drag myself into the radio station here in just a minute. All right. So let's get into it. Watch me tell you all about how you can make money working for Cityscape Radio. You ready?
Oh, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Brownstone. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Paulette, and I'm a part of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses, of course, you guessed it, brownstoneworldwide.com, KCCR The Brownstone, the podcasting app, and, of course, Brownstone Living Magazine. Guess what, folks? Do you see that sucker behind me? That is our affiliate program, and it is launching today. So listen, if you're interested in making extra money online, the Brownstone Worldwide Affiliate Program is an official affiliate program that is going to offer you 20% commission on each sale and monthly recurring revenue for each continued subscriber to what? Brownstone Living Magazine. Guess what, folks? That's going to absolutely add up, especially if you have a way to get that link to all of the people that you want to get it to. There's so many different ways that you can do it, right? Now, the best part about it is that there is no prior experience that's necessary. Anyone can become an affiliate to the Brownstone Living Affiliate Program. Signing up is easy. Once you do, all you have to do is grab your unique links and start sharing that with your network and social media and your emails and with your family and your friends and anybody else that you want to help live the brownstone lifestyle the way that we're doing it with Brownstone Worldwide. Super easy to do. This program actually is going to provide you with links and creatives to share in a variety of different ways, so you can easily meet the goals that you set for yourself. Super, super simple. Now, every sale that's actually made through your unique link means a commission for you. Yeah, for you. It's a simple way to earn some extra cash for yourself or for your business if you're trying to offset a cost or pay off a credit card or just have some extra cash on hand. You can sign up by actually scanning that QR code right there or using the link in my bio, right? It's going to say Brownstone Worldwide Affiliate Program. Don't miss out on this opportunity to make some extra cash for yourself. And guess what, folks? There are more ways to generate revenue through the affiliate program that are coming down the pipe. Get in now and start earning some extra cash.
All right, folks. So you heard it for yourself. You can actually earn money by selling some of the assets on Brownstone Worldwide, which would be, of course, Cityscape Radio. And then you also have Brownstone Living Magazine. And you also have, of course, Brownstone Worldwide. So you have all three of those assets where you can actually make a 30% commission as an affiliate to Brownstone Living Brownstone Living Magazine, Cityscape Radio, which is what you're currently watching and listening to right now. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it because I definitely want to tell you guys about all of the things, okay? And a couple of things that are happening here. Let's see. Hang on just a second. All right, so we're just gonna let it go for today. I'm gonna figure out what the heck is going on a little bit later. Hang on, folks. Let me go ahead and turn this down because it's gonna jump. And you're gonna be able to hear what's happening now. Okay, so we'll deal with that a little bit later and try to figure out what the heck is happening. Not sure why we're having technical difficulties. I've never had technical difficulties. Trying to get into my own stream. All right, so let's talk about what's happening. I have a ton of things. This lets you know that I have been busy in specific areas of this community because y'all out here busy for real, and people need to know that if they don't know. Which is really interesting. So big shout out to all of you guys who are doing things. So let's talk about the Vine. Okay. So one of the things that I learned about is there is locally to Spalding County an organization called the Vine. It is an addiction recovery support center, and it's brought to you by McIntosh Trail Community Service Board. And it's for individuals who are going through addiction recovery. A couple of things that you need to know that they offer is a Monday through Friday service where you can have access to open meetings, recovery meetings, all kinds of things. What I am going to do, I'm going to share this with you guys here so you see I'm not making this up. So this right here, I'm going to actually share this. I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to put it on Cityscape Radio so that you guys can see it for yourself. They also offer transportation services for those folks who are going through addiction recovery, self-care principles, promoting healthy relationships, advocating self-living, wellness planning, and overall life satisfaction. It is pretty cool. If you are interested in finding out more information about them, I would encourage you to head over to Cityscape Radio on Facebook, and I'm going to have their information available to you guys so that you can grab it and go. Okay. You may know someone, you yourself may actually need the additional support while you are transitioning from addiction recovery to sober. Okay. So that's a big deal. Okay. Now, what I do know is they are going to be interviewed on the show. and I on the show called Lunch and Learn Hour, which is a part of Brownstone Worldwide's Cityscape Radio. So we're real excited about that. A couple of things that you need to know if you're a member of the chamber. We've got some new businesses that are coming to Griffin, Georgia. So Infinity Nutrition is having their ribbon cutting on Friday, September 15th. Y'all, that seems to be right around the corner because today is what? The 12th. So that's literally 3 days away. Okay. So go ahead and get ready for that. If you're available at 11 a.m., go ahead and help celebrate the opening of another business in Spalding County. I think that that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and check and see what's happening over here. All right. So you guys, right now, Rod Stewart is playing on cityscaperadio.com. Always remember, you can always stay connected with Brownstone Worldwide, Brownstone Living Magazine through Cityscape Radio by just listening in while you're on the go. Now, here's the cool thing. Right now, the app KCCR Radio is being rebranded, and it's going to take about 2 weeks in order for that to happen. So we're real excited about that. And then we'll be sharing information about how you can download that app. Okay. So definitely keep in mind that there is also, let's see. Infinity Nutrition is this week. And then also, if you're part of Leadership Georgia, don't forget that that starts on the 14th. Okay. Let's finish up here. So there's a golf tournament coming up and some other cool things that you all need to know about in the community. Now, remember, here's something else. The Community Bulletin Board is going to air about 5 times during the day. So if you miss this, if you want to hear it again, you can certainly go on over to Cityscape Radio, check it out, because we're going to be sharing the actual documents and stuff like that. When people start sending that into us, we'll definitely go ahead and start sharing that to the Facebook page so that you'll be able to grab that and go. Or you can listen in while you are in your office and say, for instance, somebody's like, oh, we don't want you to be on your Facebook page, or, not on your phone or whatever. You can go ahead and do that. All right. So the 77th annual Spalding County Fair is coming up. It's brought to you by Griffin Kiwanis, and it's actually going to be held at the fairgrounds, Griffin Kiwanis Fairgrounds, September 22nd through the 30th. So you got time to get yourself together. What do they have there? Of course, they're going to have rides and all of the vendors and things for you guys to do. You can go to Kiwanis. You can go to kiwanisofgriffin.com at 770-227-9187. Mega tickets right now are $30 each. What's a mega ticket, you might ask? Well, I wanted to know myself because I've always paid $10 since I've been going. It's entrance to the fair. Armband, which actually entitles you to be able to ride all of the rides for the day that you are wearing that particular colored armband. Okay. Now you can save $10 with a mega ticket because it's going to give you, specific discounts and stuff like that. Because otherwise you'll have to pay for all of those rides individually. Now, if you just want to say, for instance, get on the rides or whatever, it's $10 for that particular day. Free, ages 5 and under, ages 6 and up, you're going to pay that $6. And then also, here's what they have. They've got rides and games. The go-kart race and armbands are available for that. The Mustang Show, lawnmower race, y'all. I can't. Senior citizens admission from 1 to 5 p.m. is going to be $6. And then the demolition derby is on Tuesday, the 26th. Free admission with donation of 8 undamaged in-date cans of food on Wednesday, the 27th. Because guys, we're coming up on that time of year where a lot of people are struggling. And then they have Jeep Day on Saturday, the 30th. Again, with that senior citizens admission. So big shout out to them for that and all that they're doing to help continue to raise money. Because guys, the money that they raise goes back into the community. Okay. And it pays to get some things done, because otherwise a lot of things wouldn't get done that people are able to have access to and for free. Now let's talk about the Griffin Area Arts Alliance. It's music, it's art, it's dance, it's theater. It's the griffinartsalliance.org. Let me tell you what's happening. I had no idea. See, these are the things that happen when you literally take time to sit down and find out what's happening in the area that you live. Okay. So Main Street Players they have a ton of plays that are coming up. Did y'all know this? I didn't know that. Okay, so they've got Steel Magnolias, Miracle on South Division Street, Leading Ladies coming up next year, Cotton Patch Gospel, and Ripcord. There's a Griffin Ballet Theater. Did you know that there was a ballet here? Didn't know that either. So those are the things that you learn all the time. USS Liberty and Featuring an American in Paris is coming up in the Griffin Ballet Theater. Of course, you know the Nutcracker and the Little Mermaid. Camelot Theater Company has Finding Nemo coming up. Much Ado About Nothing. Little House on the Prairie, the musical. Griffin Area Concert Association. Didn't know they had one of those either. Rhonda Hart at the Griffin Auditorium. Sounds of Silence tribute. The Suits. The Rice Brothers. Griffin Choral Arts has things coming up too. Join to Sing. Prepare Ye the Way. Hiawatha's Wedding Feast. I'm scared to even ask what that's about. Okay, knowing the things that we know now, we got to be careful with some stuff. Legacy of Kings is coming up as well. And you can always register for classes to learn how to ballet, point, pre-point, jazz, tap, musical theater, yoga for adults, combo classes for 3 to 6 year olds at thestudioofdance.com. And this is also brought to you by the Griffin Spalding Arts Association, works by local artists at the Griffin Regional Welcome Center. Okay, you guys definitely need to go and check that out if you're going to be in the area. Now, I've got a couple of other things here that are really, really interesting. And again, if you want to hear more of this, if you want to hear the Community Bulletin Board, it's about 15 minutes long. It's a lot of stuff that happens. And the things that we can't or I can't get to, because I'm the one that does it, if I can't get to it, we're going to just put it on the page because y'all are doing it out here. So Griffin Spalding Pie, that's Partners in Education, is having their 22nd annual golf tournament, guys. Friday, September 29th, Griffin City Park Golf Course, 625 Camp Northern Road, Griffin, Georgia. Registration and breakfast starts at 8:30 a.m. and then the tee-off starts at 9:30. I might even pull out my, I haven't played in about a year. Now, they're still looking for sponsors. So if you want to be a part of that, you can definitely go ahead and give their offices a call at 678-603-7716. That's 678-603-7716. And then we have this, I'm going to save that for last. I think that should be saved for last. All right. WorkSource Georgia, connecting talent with opportunity. And it's a proud partner of the American Job Center Network. They're offering business services for folks that are looking for additional education, training. They're looking for things like employment opportunities for individuals in what they call the Three Rivers region, which is this region right here. Okay, if you want more information about that, here's what I would definitely tell you to do is to give their office a call at 770-229-9799. And then lastly, we have the Cemetery Ramble. What is that, you ask? Well, the Cemetery Ramble is a reenactment of folks who are buried in the cemetery. So the Cemetery Ramble at the Oak Hill Cemetery is going to be held in Griffin, Georgia, October 21st, 2023, and it's being held by the Griffin Spalding Chamber of Commerce Ambassadors. Okay, so tickets going on sale soon. As soon as we know when that's going to be, we're going to definitely let the community know. And you can join us. I'm a chamber ambassador for an evening of history as we tiptoe through the tombstones. All right, folks, that's pretty much it for our Community Bulletin Board. Once again, you can definitely check out the Community Bulletin Board on cityscaperadio.com throughout the day. It airs about 4 times throughout the day. Now, we've got a busy day over at cityscaperadio.com as well, and that would be today, we're going to be doing some replays for a couple of our shows because we're actually entering into what we call our down season. What that is when our air personalities and podcasters start preparing for the last season of the year. And so what a lot of them have done is they've already started, they've ended their season early, a couple of them, and they're going to start preparing for the upcoming season by doing some pretty cool things as well. Okay. And that would be pre-recording shows, interviewing some of you guys, all the cool things. All right. So here's what we need you guys to do. We need you guys to go ahead and like the Cityscape Radio Facebook page. That's number 1. Go on over there, like the page, and there are a couple of other things that we're going to be asking you guys to do. Check us out. Check us out. This is what you do. Go to cityscaperadio.com and listen in throughout your workday. Come and hang out with us. That's the number one thing that you can do, is hang out with us every single day, so you'll stay connected with what's happening in this area. All right. Now, if you want to get in touch with any one of us here in the office, you can always call the office at area code 470. You ready? Are you ready? You ready? I'm not ready. Okay. You can call the office at area code 470-862-0313. Again, that number is 470-862-0313, and you can get all of the information that you need if you want to advertise with us, if you want to sponsor this particular show. Those kinds of things are always available to you, and we would be happy to have you join us. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, and we're going to turn the stream back on so you can definitely listen in wherever you are. We have 3 amazing shows that are airing today. Of course, we have Wealth, Assets, and Prosperity with Coach Jackie Vasquez, and she talks about manifestation. You don't want to miss that. It's a really, really good show. And then we have Dr. Michelle Josie, who is interviewing the Josh Miles of, I forgot what he does. He's a coach. What does he coach? Well, it doesn't matter, because you're going to go and watch it. Okay. You're also going to find out more information about a course that's coming up. And I would encourage you guys to go ahead and I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. That's what we're going to do, because there is a grant success program that's coming up that you guys certainly should not miss. Now, if you have not gotten your copy of Brownstone Living Magazine for this month, I would encourage you to go ahead and to subscribe today, because it is available and you'll be able to learn more about these amazing people and what they have to offer by checking in. We've got information on suicide prevention, Hispanic influences all over, and also Cityscape Radio. You'll get more information about that. So definitely go ahead and get your copy of Brownstone Living Magazine. It's only $5.99 a month for you guys to get a copy. And it comes with a free digital download every single month. There will probably be tips in there, things that you can use to attenuate your business, especially if you're a business owner, right? Because our job is to make sure that you get what you need to get more of what you need. And that is stuff buyers. You need people to buy your stuff, right? Okay, so that's what this is all about. All right. So you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you again tomorrow for another edition of The Day Shift. We'll see you around.